Good morning, everybody. I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. I'm just having a play, so I thought I would bring you along. I got totally sidetracked. I'm going to turn another light on just for good measure. I don't know if that matters or not, but I noticed that I had a little glare, so I put some paper down. I don't really care to work on paper, so I don't know how long it will last. But let me show you. Let me go backwards to frontwards. So this is the collage book cover that I started out. And if you saw my other videos, you saw me gesso it. I was just going to put it in my stash. It was just a way to use up scraps. But I got attached to it really quick, and I started making a signature, and I don't know, it's turning into a book. It's not what I had planned, but I'm really liking it. So, and this signature, I'm liking it so much that this signature is way too big. I'm gonna have to trim it down. This paper here is from the Mariposa pack from, who's it by? DCWV. I don't know who that is. So what I did, it's a FedEx cardboard. I collaged it. I put down a strip of that plastic packaging. I cut this so I could stretch it a little bit. I put fabric down here with basically Mod Podge. And then I stressed out some of that Mariposa paper. And now I'm going to, or not now, but then I took this, I think it's muslin that I had, or cotton. I'm trying that on for size, and I think I like it. And I think I like it white. So these are pockets, and I want to be able to put things in and out of them. So that's the cover. I'm going to sew around. This cover isn't done. Then I started putting pages in here, and I just started having fun. I didn't turn the camera on because inking all these pages is boring and time consuming and tedious. So I already had this coffee dyed paper. This is coffee dyed paper that I ironed. I love the way it feels. It lays a little flatter. It's not quite so fluffy. And I think there's like 21 pages here, which is, it's too big. So I have to, and I don't even have all the stuff I want. I want some pockets, and so anyway, that won't be that way. But this morning, look what I've done. I have a roll, let me show you. I have a case of this. It's just paper towels from my office. I had left over. You know, it goes in the dispensers. And that's what I clean my desk up with. So I folded it over and over and over and sprayed it with walnut stain and some wool dye that I had. Then I took this and dabbed it around, and then I dried it. That's it. Then I wanted to play with this. This is a Sizzix Tim Holtz 3D embossing folder that I've just been dying to play with. So I have really had trouble. Here's how it turned out. Let me show you. I don't know if you'll be able to really get it, but that's how it turned out. I like it. It does look like it's there to stay. This was a different one. This is vines and stuff. I had considered something like this with a cardboard topper and then tear this around the edges and distress it. I'm not sure. But, so now you know you can emboss on tissue. So all of those napkin backs that, here's what it looked like before. All I did was layer it, and it's one, looks like it's 3 layers. Oh, this 3D, this one here, I really had to play with it because it wouldn't run through the die, or I mean through my Big Shot like this one. So when I made my sandwich, I had to take the top of the sandwich off and just put the pink embossing folder on top, put the bottom of the sandwich down the clear plastic, then this, and then the pink one, and run it through, and that's the only way it would go through. If you did it thinner, I'm sure, you know, it would have gone through. But this is what I did. This is it. It's just tissue. Paper towel. It's not quite dry. But when I did, I watched Tim on a live, and he said when you're embossing with these 3D, to make sure to spray a little water just to get it damp, because the depth of these folders, you can see they have a bite to them. They're 3D, and if you don't dampen the fibers, it'll just tear them. But if you dampen them, and then I let it rest for just a second before I put it through, then when you run it through, it bends the fiber instead of tearing it. So that was a really good tip. I'm sure it would have torn because it was really a tight fit. I won't bore you with showing you how I did it on my Sizzix. I mean, unless you want to, then I'd be happy to, if that's, you know, if that'd be helpful. So I have been this is not what I had planned on doing. I was gonna do an envelope punch board play, but I'm not, I guess. I'm making ephemera for this book. So I'm trying to use what I have and not buy anything. I have digis, I have stuff just like y'all do. Made that pocket and that tag. Made this pocket and this tag. I think they both still need writing, coffee dyed paper or something on the back. This was already made, so that's easy peasy. I did use the envelope punch board and made these. This one isn't done. I'm going to put something on the bottom, and I may even just tuck that in. I'm not quite sure. So that's what I've been doing. Now this morning I want to have a play with beeswax. So you can get this on Amazon. I think I paid way too much for this. I think you can get it for about half of what I paid, because I started looking afterwards, and I think I paid too much for this. So if you want the link, I'd be happy to link it to you, but that's what I wanted to do. I am playing with the idea of somehow incorporating these birds. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to wax them first? I just love that one. So really, this is just about having fun. I don't have any hard and fast, definite plans. I am a little concerned about this, but we're gonna do it anyway. I don't know if it'll, with my iron, if it'll burn. That's my concern. So this is what the pellets look like. Fun, huh? And I'm not an expert. I've never done this before. So we're going to learn together. I'm looking in my little basket here for something I can iron over. How about that? I think that's too much wax, I think. Let's spread it out a little bit. I put some lavender drops in my coffee dye sprayer, so my whole room smells like lavender. This is wax, no, I don't know if that's wax paper or parchment, I'm not sure. I got this little iron on Amazon for a gift. I can't remember. Birthday, Christmas, something. Put it on your wish list. If you don't have an Amazon wish list, you should. Oh. Okay, let's see if I can show you without it running. Can you see it? Oh yeah, I like that. I think I might use that idea for the cover. I thought this little iron was adorable, and I was watching Lori, Girl on the Ridge. I had coffee with her. And she has a little iron that's about that big. She said she got it at Marshall's. Oh, it's adorable. Okay, it smells like honey. There you go. So, I like that. I think I like that better than Mod Podge as far as providing some kind of coating to heat, you know, to seal it. Honestly, I don't know why you couldn't just take one of your old candles and grate it up or chop it up or something and just use that. It's wax, you know, just wax. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ow. That's hot. Cute. Yeah, I like him. Okay, do I want to wax anything else before I turn this off? I think I will wax this. I may put one on the front and one on the back of this journal. It depends on how things layer up. I'd like to use that embossed tissue too. I don't think I could wax that. This is fast and it melts really fast. This iron setting is on high and no steam. I don't have any water in there. Nice. That's pretty. Can you see? Okay. Okay, I'm loving that. I think I love it enough. I'm gonna do something else. Let's do this one. As far as printed stuff, I print with a laser printer, so I know the toner that's in a laser printer is different than ink that's in an inkjet printer. So I don't, why wouldn't you be able to do wax over any kind of ink? Yeah. Pretty. Pretty. Okay. I like that. That's a fun play. I don't know how much of this I want to do. I do know you wouldn't be able to write on this. Well, that's not true because there are markers that, you know, you can write on anything. So I can't say that. All right, I'm going to figure out how to turn this off. I think I've done that. And let's put this away for another day. So we got snow and snow and snow. And it's supposed to, we're just right between storms, so it's supposed to still snow. I've got to cover that up because I don't want wax on everything. What am I going to use? Not sure what I have here. Oh, I know. Let's just put a little piece of paper or two over that. It's still warm. Okay. Okay, these are cooled down. Ooh, nice. You could do that over faux leather. It'd be beautiful. Hope the Fabri-Tac sticks when I go to put those down. These are printables or digis. No, that's not true. It's Tim Holtz paper. that I Mod Podged onto a napkin. Kind of looks like it needs to be embossed, doesn't it? That's an idea. So let's have a play with this and see if it calls to me. Boy, it's really embossed. If you're concerned about whether it'll stay, it's gonna stay. It's hard. This paper isn't quite dry. Oh, look at the back. The back is beautiful. Pretty, huh? Yep, that's pretty. So if I were to need a piece of cardboard, have a sip of your coffee. Avalanche. It really was an avalanche for real. These are very important nails. I just don't know what they were for, but I taped them for a reason. Yeah, tons of room. Probably somewhere like that. Trying to figure out which side would be easier to start distressing. This is going to be too wide. Angela Toma, I'm watching you make your recipe journal. Recipe book, I should say. It's beautiful. I don't want it all off. Let's see how wide we are. Yeah, it's way too wide. So it needs to come about here-ish. And let's look at these birds. Oh, we're gonna lose some of the birds. Not much, but some. So now we better, whoops. Better make sure that we're kind of straight-ish. sorta. My husband has been plowing snow all morning. I think my ruler's slowly biting the dust. It's only, well, 40 years old. I think it was my son's when he was in school. I might save that. Still not straight. I have a big Sizzix, but it's across the room. Now we're getting better. Yeah, I came in my room yesterday. Was it yesterday, I think? Was gonna make a video and I couldn't. I had to wait for a phone call that I had to take. That never came, by the way. Which was really unfortunate. Okay, this looks straight to me, but the other side does not. Because it is not. I don't think this will make a mark, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Thank you, little trimmer. Okay, I believe that. Let's take some sides off. Get rid of the corners. Don't like corners. I like that. Let's put the sharps up. This was not my plan, but apparently this is what we're doing. I was listening to, or watching, Robin Dudley Howe, and she was talking about people wanted to know how she organized herself to get a project done or whatever, you know. So she was showing everybody how she gathers things and whatever. And her description was a little bit like mine. I always kind of think of myself like kind of like a little butterfly in the craft room, you know. You flitter around, land for a second here and land for a second there, and wander around and get up and go over here and, oh, let's grab that and this, and then finally you land. You settle on a spot. Sometimes I come in with a plan, like the Journal to Inspire project, you know, I come in and I say, okay, I'm going to get this done today. But sometimes I just do what calls to me. Now I wonder if, where's the one I don't want to tear it. Isn't that silly? It's a paper towel. So those vines are going down. I don't like that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this feels fabulous. I don't think you could wax this. Oh, we should try. We should try just to see if you can. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this. Wow. We might really be onto something here. So what if I take this like so? My husband is using every tool available to him to get rid of snow. Snow shovel, push broom, four-wheeler. Oh. Okay. It's not really taking the distress oxide very well. And I'm actually wondering, I have some gel pens somewhere. I'm looking to see if I can see them from here. I'm gonna see if, I think I can see them. Hold on just one moment, guys. No, that's not them. So, I grabbed a couple of other things. This I'm really liking. Can you see it? It really gives dimension. I'm not ready to tear that off yet. I don't know where those gel pens are. They're somewhere special, probably. Let's try this. Nah, it's not gonna work. I don't like it. I don't think I've ever used this. Fairly sure I've never used it. So, yeah, that's kind of how I roll in the craft room, guys. I just flitter around until I land. Sometimes I have an agenda, but normally, nah, not quite, I don't. I can't believe I've already started this journal. It wasn't at all what I thought I would be doing today or yesterday. My idea was I wanted to make a bunch of covers. Now the wax is repelling the water on the top, but it doesn't feel like it's repelling it on the bottom because the wax apparently didn't go all the way through. Now, when the water dries, will it stay? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I like that. I don't know where I got these paints. I can't remember. I don't know that it makes that much of a difference. These are Yasutomo paint. So, gosh, there's no end to what you could do with this paper towel. Oh, I like that much better. Actually, I think, no, I just don't like this hard edge. I bet you could wax that. Oh, I like that. How about some gauze? Or, how about, I just love this. I've been trying to use it on everything. I do have a little piece of lace. This journal is kind of turning out to be shabby-ish. We will have no straight edges. She said it, and so it was. I like it hanging over. I really want to use this, but it might be just too much. The leaves are up. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see it the way I see it? It's beautiful. I did lower the camera a bit, so let me know if that's helpful. Martha had said it was up just a little too high. It's almost like that needs a little color, huh? Let's not get carried away, but let's look at some, I think I have some really warm green. Oh, I hope I do. I thought I had some olive green. Crushed olive. Oh yeah. It's so subtle. So subtle. I like that. Yep, Carol, that was a good idea you thunk up. Does it need any red like this? Does it need to? I don't think so. I think less is more. At least here it is. Now, I had made some tabs just for giggles. Where are they? I kind of piled things over here in the corner. I like that color. It's a nice accent color. Let's get it good and dark. Still not ready to tear that napkin off. Maybe in a minute. Oh, I might have to tear it off. Okay, here we go. Let's pull this out a little bit. Oh, let's push the birds over too. Oh, will this tab fit right here? Here we go. These cardboard toppers, the idea came from Andrea at Artymaze, and of course she really is so inspiring for me, really inspiring. But the cool thing about him are that they're so versatile. When you decide to use the cardboard, there's so many options. I like that. I'm not sure I love that. Let me grab a little bit of lace. Just regular. Ooh. That might be a contender. Let's check that out. Do I have any lace? There's some cheesecloth. But I'm looking for lace, actually. That's not what I'm finding. Maybe that's not what I'm supposed to have. That's too white. I happen to have this sitting here. Whoops. Well, it's brown now. So if you hear a saw, my husband is right below me in the garage. Oh, look how that turned out. doing, I don't, he said he was adding a shield or something to the four-wheeler, or I don't know. Something. Look at that, y'all. I think it kind of needs something on top now. I like this. Let's look at it. I can absolutely see that. I do think there'd need to be a little more layering going on underneath. In fact, where is the paper we tore off? Maybe something like this. And that. I like that. I like it a lot. What I'm thinking right now is, am I going to want a ribbon or some kind of closure under that? And do I want a piece of fabric under that? This is a curtain that I tore up. I may want something under it. Like, no, too much. That's a not happener. Don't do that. That is a not happener. But this could happen. I'm going to cut a piece of this because I use it anyway. Pardon me, guys. I had to get a little sip of coffee. Okay, cover, come here. Let's look at you. Let's take this. I can make this topper and then not affix it to the cover until I decide whether I want to ribbon underneath for a closure or not. Oh my gosh. What are you thinking? What were you thinking? Okay. Yeah, I think we've picked our cover. I love this little gap and lace that's going on here. I really like the tab. I don't care for this hard edge right there, so I may put a flower or something there. I like this because it pushes the focal point back a little bit and makes it so it's not quite in your face. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and commit to this topper and get it together. Oh, it's beautiful. And I want to see how this Fabri-Tac is gonna work. Ah! Okay, what was I? How am I gonna get this off? I just thought of something. I normally Mod Podge that. I wonder if now maybe we should wax it. Let's see if it'll wax. If I just have it generally sort of like I want it, it'll be fine. I can remember. Let's see if it'll wax. Shall we? Wax will make it waterproof, and it will also I had to turn the iron on. It will match the birds because they're waxed, and it will make it pliable, you know, so it'll bend with the cover, won't it? I don't know, maybe I'm trying to convince myself that is awesome. Now would be the time to put beads or I can't think of anything I want down there. So the worst that could happen is we hate it. I hate it. So I end up doing another one, and it'll probably be even better. That's how it always turns out, right? I guess not always. Sometimes stuff just doesn't seem to jive. This little iron is literally smoking hot. And I'm sure if I didn't care about ruining it, I could just put it directly on the wax, but I really don't want to do that because I want to use this for fabric also. Okay. I don't love that. What do I have to get that out of there? Too much wax. I like these crusty bits on the top. I'm gonna see if I can push that wax down into the cardboard. Let's turn it around. It can only absorb so much, I'm sure, and then it'll just lay on top. I have a Q-tip somewhere. I could probably absorb that. I think that'll be okay. I don't like it. I don't like this white wax. I actually don't mind if it looks like wax. It'd be better if it was a bee journal though. But look what it did to the top paper. It really accentuated the fraying. That's really cool. Okay, so my recommendation would be that you have a Q-tip or something standing by so that you can take the extra wax off. Okay. So I'm kind of wanting a lot going on. That's my idea anyway. Oh, that's pretty. That's not what we had though. Where'd you go? Something like that, wasn't it? Okay, so we know our lace is over the edge. So you guys are really seeing my thought process live. And this needs to go on top of the lace, so. And we're gonna find out if Fabri-Tac sticks to beeswax. Doesn't really matter, doesn't look like to me. Is this the right one? Okay. I sort of believe that. To me, it's all about the layers. I feel like it's missing something. I got it. Are you guys seeing it? Okay, watch me open this upside down. Oh, wow. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stick with this bronzy thing, even though copper would be pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and do bronze, whatever color that is. Let me grab a charm or a bead or something. I brought over a couple options, but let's look and see what I have here. Elephant doesn't really go. Skull doesn't go. A cross doesn't go. I got this pile of Tree of Life. I got this pile of charms from Amazon. I got those stamps, by the way. I was going to tell you. That 3D embossing stamp, that's the typewriter. I got that from scrapbook.com. Well, I can't imagine there's not a bird in here, but there's not. At least it's not jumping out to me. Is that a Pegasus? Let's keep looking. It's gotta be. There's a cat, and a skull, and a Buddha, and a wing, and I don't see a bird. So we're going with the Tree of Life. I just find it hard to believe there's not a bird in here. There's a turtle, for Pete's sake, and a mermaid. Come on, there's gotta be a tree. Oh, there's a key. Key would be pretty. There's another tree. A bird. Wouldn't you know it? I don't love it. Okay. We're gonna quit hunting. Could put a note. Oops. think I like that tree. Yikes, okay. And I'm not sure if that's a thing. Now, what I was thinking is taking this, punching a hole, putting a tiny little island in there. Let's see, that's the, this is the top. And it's, I think that's already set. I don't think I did that right. I don't think I'm going to use that chain. It is too heavy, and that is tissue paper. So if you tug on it, you know, it's going to come out of this tissue paper. Oh yeah, that's cute. That's just cute right there. Okay, that's gonna happen. All right. This is glued. Let's put the paper down. What kind of time are we at? Oh, look how long we've been doing this. Okay, we're gonna hurry. This has really been fun. This was not at all what I had planned, but best laid plans are put to rest, right? This needs to go in here somewhere. This is going to go like that. So I believe this. This will go here. So I believe that. I'm looking around to see if there's anything I've forgotten. Oh, I love this. Okay. And I basically have just put a bead of glue down the middle of everything because I still want the right to pull it off if I decide I don't like it. Or if it's crooked or doesn't jive right, or you know, whatever. This is gonna have to lay right or it's gonna look really funny. That has to come out. And I have found when you glue on this stuff, even without the wax paper, get glue in the cracks. And when you put things down permanently, add plenty of glue so that it seeps down in there. Or when you get it done, you'll feel like there's little places that pop up on you. Okay, this is going to go something like this. Why are you not sticking? But basically, I just have everything held kind of temporarily. But this is basically what we're looking at for the topper for this book. And it will go something like that. Okay, tell me what you think. All right, we're out of time. So I'm gonna let you go. I may work on this a little bit so you don't see the tedious stuff. I'm gonna separate the signatures and figure out if I want one or two and that kind of jazz. All right, guys, I really appreciate your subscriptions and comments and stuff. It really makes it fun. I love getting to know each other and get your feedback. It's been great. Let's all take care of each other. Bye.